Alright. Right. I got my thing. Okay. Everything's ready. I think. Was that my sister I just heard? Nope. Hey dudes, this is Soul. This is the morning show, and it's Tuesday. So let's get to what's good. And oh, my chef outfit. It's done, baby. Well, it's pretty much done. I don't know why I have like the whole black ice thing rolling, but I am a chef. I don't know. This is obviously for those who've ever kept track or have paid attention. I like not looking like a paladin for the most part, or at least I like dressing like a not paladin. That's kind of what I do. So anyway, I hope everyone has had a good weekend. My weekend was okay as usual, pretty quiet. No complaints though. Nothing wrong with a quiet weekend. Let's see. Of course, there were a lot of things that happened that did happen over the weekend, especially here in the United States. But you know, we're not here to talk about. We're not here to really talk about that stuff. At least not right now. We're trying to escape from that, right? You know, we just want to get on Warcraft, play some damn video games. What's up, AJ? How you doing, man? As for me, ooh, chores. Okay, how much time I got? 29 minutes. Can my mage do this in 29 minutes? Nope. Fuck it. Another day. It's all good because it's Tuesday. I got a lot of stuff to you know, round out and all that. It's the weekly stuff. So, all right, it's dungeon week this week. Okay. I'll actually have to do dungeons this week. Oh my god. No, I actually have been doing dungeons. I need to actually go to my order hall and pick up my weekly chest of disappointment. But first, let me get my tokens of false hope here. I'm very positive minded, by the way. Getting a haircut, okay. About 1 week from early Beatles. But then the bitches will be will be all over you, AJ. Come on, what's wrong with that? So one thing that kind of fell off the radar for me that I only noticed yesterday is that there's a new game from Volition Studios. They're the ones who make the Saints Row series, and it's a game called Agents of Mayhem, which is basically Saints Row, but you can choose like all sorts of different characters and you pull off all sorts of shenanigans, and you pretty much do all the same stuff that you did in Saints Row. I want to get that thing so bad, but I ain't gonna pay no like $60, $60 for that. It's too bad I don't really know anyone that works, you know, that works in Volition. I can like score a copy or something. All right, let's see. Let's see what disappointment awaits me this week. I think I only did like, I didn't do a very high keystone. I think I only did like maybe an 11 or a 13 or something like that. I think it was probably an 11, but let's see what I got. What do I got? I got a shitty helmet. Great. Yeah, yeah. I guess it was a 12. All right. So teaming is a lot of dudes, right? I think. Yeah, teaming's a lot of dudes. Necrotic is that thing I don't like, and Tyrannical, another thing I don't like. Okay, that sucks. I'll deal. And besides, it's dungeon week. I gotta do it. You got your first black market auction house mount on Sunday. Oh, very nice, man. Yeah, I saw your comments over on YouTube, dude. Man, you're a mount-aholic. Swear, dude. AJ, would you really bring in all the 16-year-olds, or would you bring like all the older ladies that are like, you know, still in love with the Beatles? Although it's like, are you talking about the early Beatles look or like the Justin Bieber look? Because you know the girls will be, the little girls, they'd be all over that shit. All right, let's do some of this mission shit. Nothing great, but I'll go for the artifact power, of course. I'm still pretty far from hitting 60, which is kind of my goal before the patch. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hit it. Yeah, I'm at 3.1 billion. I just got $1 billion to go. And getting the you know, getting that $1.25 artifact power just now, that helped a little bit. So the blue drake mats, I'm trying to remember. Are you talking about just the blue drake or the blue proto drake? Because I'm trying to remember where that came from. Blue drake is, I think, is that from Eye of Eternity? I think that's what it's supposed to be from. Oh well, and of course, how much did you pay for it, Metzen? Hopefully you got away on the cheap. All right, let's see. Okay, I want to do chores. I want to do some chores. All right, I want to get some bacon. Bacon. What's the world boss? Soul Takers again? Really? Didn't we go over this whole? I guess now, since we're going through like the whole fixed order thing, I just got to deal with the fact that we're gonna get like overlaps like this shit. Ooh, there's Black Rumble. I'll do that. I'll get some artifact power. You know, I'll get all this shit here. Sure, why not? That's not enough blood. I'll get the Laystone Greaves. I'll get some of that artifact power shit. And now that's a lot of things I'm gonna be doing. Alright, so let's see how quickly I can do this and see if I don't get fucking distracted like I usually do, and then I don't even get close to like finishing all this stuff. So let's see how fast I can go, or let's see how pathetic, you know, let's see how much I disappoint myself and how slow I end up going. Okay, it was Laystone Greaves, I think. And where am I going for that? Azuna. Oh, baby. Alright. So I saw that a new build came out last night? Yesterday, last night, something like that. Which I found to be quite surprising, actually. I was like, wow, I didn't expect there to be a... I really didn't expect there to be a build on like a Sunday, or no, or a Monday. Today's Tuesday, that's right. I don't really expect a build to be deployed that early in the week. Well, I mean, I guess it's because it's like kind of a smaller build. You know, there's not too much going on anymore. All the components are in place. You know, the full guides are starting to come out. At some point, I'll do kind of like a... Well, I do have something in the pipe going on right now. It's still, you know, I'm still producing it. It's basically like kind of a post-Legion... Because we're pretty much there, right? It's a post-Legion. Hey, you know, this is what probably would have made Legion better. You know, coulda, woulda, shoulda, that sort of thing. You know, and I talk about that for a while. It's actually harder to produce than I thought, but oh well. I'm having fun. I'm having fun doing it, but I do have quite a few other videos to go over. What's up, Harold? Hope you had a good weekend, then. As well as everyone else that's joining me today, this morning or evening, depending on where you're coming from. It's the morning show with me, Chef Soladin. Oh, that's right. You know, that's something I still have to get around to do. I still don't have the chef title, which, you know, is kind of sad, pathetic. I could even say. All right, let me turn in this thing before I forget and do excessive shit. Morning Tribe. I trust that you and everyone else have had a good weekend and all. Yay! So I'm gonna do that AP over there. Gonna get the bacon over there, and then I'm gonna run the fuck away. Actually, I'll do that warden shit too. Yes, yes. I'm excited. I mean, for all I'm excited. Like it's. Who knows? We might see a patch in 2 weeks. I don't know, really. I mean, I ain't gonna speculate. And even then, like, not that big of a deal. My guild's still progressing through Heroic Kill Jaden. We learned a lot during our Thursday run. Didn't get anywhere near killing him, but we went in there just for the purpose of like getting in a couple of polls and like trying to learn some stuff. And I think on that front we were successful. We just got to make sure that we execute, and more importantly, get there in a reasonable time. Like it took us forever. It's been taking us like too long. It's been taking us way too long lately. So I want to make sure that we get this thing done a little bit faster. So I want to make sure that we're performing. And more importantly, I want to make sure that we get Avatar down, Fallen Avatar down, without having to use a goddamn Ventus room, because that's what it took last week. I actually should have used it sooner, but you know, we had to use a Ventus room to get by, and I prefer to use it, of course, on Kill Jaden. But yeah, depending on whether or not things are slowing us down, I might just have us use the Ventus route on Avatar again, just for the sake of, dude, let's just get through this, we can learn this fight. Because I don't want to extend the save. That's kind of that's a waste of a lot of gear. And I don't want to do that to the, I don't want to do that to the team. That's a lot of gear we can possibly get. And we get it in a reasonable amount of time, with the exception of, like, you know, sometimes we just suck at a boss for a while. I don't know, man. What's up, dude? Help me pronounce your name, because you're a new face. Kikmika? Kishmicha? I don't know. Yeah, there's so many ways I can pronounce this incorrectly, so help me out with that. But yeah, you're a new face. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Hal says, my weekend was work. I work in a restaurant as a cook all weekend, every day, and we were fully booked, so it was busy as it possibly could be. Yeah, one of my boys, Tekka Man, he he's a career chef, and yeah, he was working at a hotel for a long ass time. He's got stories, man. Most of the stories involve him working like 26-hour days. You feel me? So that's I feel you there. That's rough. That can get really tough. But you survived. You survived. You came out of it, and hopefully you got some overtime out of it, like Tech does. If not, fucking get out of there. Get the fuck out of there. Get yourself get yourself a place that that can take care of you better. Speaking of, sexy. All thanks to that Dark Moon Fair stuff. Yeah, like, I didn't really care about the Dark Moon Fair until, like, starting last week, when I saw, like, some of the transmog, and I was like, oh my god, I gotta have it. I want it. And so here I am. I got it. Whoop-de-doo. I really wish that they had, like, an appropriate shield that I can use for the set, because I can get everything else. I have, like, the formal suit, you know, kind of that executive chef looking deal, but no cool shield. If I was Rat or Holy in this case, you know, cool, I can pull off a better look, and, you know, have it make a little bit more sense. But in this case, nope, not really. Alright, so I'll do the captain thing, and then I'll move the fuck on. Yes. Oh yes. Ooh. Oh, I hear the school bell. I live like a couple blocks away from the high school that I went to. Sometimes it gets annoying, like, hearing, like, I don't know, like people who have lived, who live or have lived near a school can get kind of annoying. I mean, one, you get all the stupid kids that are walking by and making noise and shit like that. But then there's also, like, the public announcement systems and things like that I'm like, oh dude, this is not what I want to wake up to. Come on. Alright, Captain what's his face. Hi guys. The tide turns. Fucking giant Murloc motherfuckers. Oh, you have a good boss, and you're working 8 to 11 hours a day. It's nothing crazy. The thing was that the entire evening you're just constantly under pressure to get the meals. Yeah, Tech did hotel stuff. So, like, you know, they'll have, like, big orders. They'll be like, hey, we got this big old party that's doing this convention. We need, like, I don't know, 600 pieces of sushi or whatnot, and then, you know, boom, there you go, you know, off to work you go. Yeah, so for him it can be quite a pain. That's right, Boz. That's right, dude. Like, that would make total sense. If I could have like a shield, like a feast feast shield. There's totally nothing like it. Yeah, if I can get like a food platter or something like that, that would be fucking perfect. Alright, so I finished Warden stuff. warden shits. Alright, so I'll go to Valshara and take care of some of that PvP stuff. Papa wants some more honors. Yeah, I'm only at prestige 4. This is gonna take a while. I really fell off after getting like my first 1 or 2 prestige things. Like I just stopped giving a shit. So I'm gonna see if I can kind of step that up. That doesn't mean I'm gonna be walking into no battlegrounds though. Like, but I will do this. I will do these damn towers. They're definitely not my idea of PvP, but well, it's better than it's better than nothing. So had some good Hawaiian food last night. Little pork chinkatsu, very nice, dude. Ah, katsu, carbs, precious carbs. You know, well, actually, I made jerk chicken thighs last night. I just marinated that stuff in this jerk sauce from a restaurant that I now frequent because it's so good. Yeah, I marinate that for a couple of hours, and then I just baked them. That was it. I had a lot of asparagus though. Like usually my diet during the week consists of chicken and some sort of vegetable. Usually it's cauliflower. Sometimes Brussels sprouts. This time asparagus because they were out of like these cheap bags of vegetables. That's what I usually get. I get like these little cheap bags. I cook the stuff real quick, and then I have like 2 of those bags throughout the week. Is a chef hat from a cooking quest. You know, I don't remember very well anymore. But there are 2 kinds of chef hats. Like if you look it up on Wowhead, this one's a toy. So if you look up the toy, you'll be able to get a better idea of how to get it. But I think it's something that you just buy with those Iron Power tokens from Miss Pandaria stuff. Correct me if I'm wrong though. So, but I think it's something like that. What's up, Game On End? I hope you're having a good morning, dude. Or do that, you know. Alright, so let's see. Let's see how shitty I do. Wait, what legendaries am I? Okay, I'm using Agrimars and Tylekas. Alright, let's see how I do in this dump today. And some part. I'm making me hungry, dude. Okay, that's a Disc Priest. That's it. Is this all that I get to look forward to? Oh, you're gonna get fucked up though. So I'll wait. I don't mind waiting. I'll be kind of nice. Oh, but you're human. I really want to kill you. Motherfucker. You realize that he has like the debuff thing. And he's gonna get all sorts of jacked up, right? Damn your desperate prayer shit, man. Yeah, man. He ain't gonna kill me. Dude, this guy is gonna fucking run. What a bitch. Go ahead and run. Sheesh. Alright, so anyway. I will kill this guy then. Razor Gira. Well, now I'm getting hungry. Oh, he's gonna just keep doing this shit. Does he still have that debuff at least? He doesn't. Oh, that's fucked up, man. Well, you're still gonna kind of maybe have a hard time killing me. Maybe. 3, 2, 1. Yep, this is gonna be hard. Oh, someone's safe. Someone's safe to kill. Ooh, shit. Alright, now back to you. Man, this guy is tough. How much life does he have? 4 million. That's not that much. Sure is annoying though. And he's like really hard to stun. Ah, whatever. He's just gonna keep retreating anyway. Yeah, I could use this. That'll annoy him. Oh. Oh, don't die. Oh. Yeah, this priest is annoying. Cook some kebab and this guy, you guys in the food. Screw it, I'm just gonna have ice cream. No, cook some kebab and pita bread with iceberg, lettuce, and garlic sauce for dessert. A Bavaroy. I do not know what a Bavaroy is. Let's look that up. Good morning, Lock and Stock A10. I hope you're having a good one. Bavarian cream. Okay. Bavarian cream for some fun dessert. That looks good. With some berries and eggnog. Well, that does sound good, dude. Yeah, I hope everyone's having a good morning. Meanwhile, I'm gonna fucking struggle with this fucking shit. I don't care about you. Okay, he's dead already. Okay. Oh, we're going all out. Too bad you did. Alright, what else? Oh, they're all back. Okay, there goes the warrior. Ooh, I'm gonna get fucked. I'm still gonna get fucked. Nope, that ain't gonna happen. I had nothing on me anyway. Damn, Brazilian barbecue. Holy shit. Gonna get all, is it all you can eat? Oh, man. That's what I need to do. I need to go to a damn Brazilian barbecue spot. And just get my fill on hella meats, dude. Alright, now I'm gonna fuck this guy up. How did he get through my damn silence? Did it not even work? That's right. Ow. What's up, Shadow Fiend? Oh, they hurt. Sucks not having cooldowns. And nothing available. Do I love these arenas? Well, it's there, so it's there and it's a world quest, so I'm gonna do it. I like Fogo. Well, it's been years since I've been to Fogo last. There's a Fogo like maybe like 10-15 minutes away from my place. And like when I was at that particular one, I mean, it was okay. Like like I was with a big party, so maybe it wasn't as enjoyable as I wanted it to be, because I'm like, dude, I want all the attention. I don't care about the birthday boy. Me, I want the food. No, I was still pretty well taken care of when I was there, though. I had fun. Fucking Hunter again, dude. Okay, I think I just need to wait till like I have like the good cooldowns for this guy. which is in like many seconds from now. Oh shit. Ah, fuck it. Uh-oh. Forbearance is gonna... Lack of forbearance is gonna fuck me. Oh, come on. Three, two, one. Mark. Ah, you're fucked. Oh, fucking caught or hot, whatever fuck speed that is. Alright, that was worth it, motherfucker. Harold says, looks like the 7.3 thing is going live soon with the latest update. Only added some small things like music, small text changes to things. Yeah, that's what it looks like. I mean, the fact that it was a Monday deploy too, that speaks to me a little bit as well. So might be pretty soon. Oh, I missed my thing. How dare you? Oh damn, these pets are fucking me up. Yeah, I totally fucked that one up. Tucanos. Oh, it was all sorts of shit. That was kidding me. Okay, I guess. I didn't even notice a warlock in here. Motherfucker from the shadows. But even like the previous build, it didn't introduce like that much. I mean, like some items and things like that, but that's, well, I don't see that as like a huge thing. This one is definitely smaller though. Oh, yay, 100 dead. Is it actually dead? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. Mind control me, priest. A lot of good that's gonna do you. Alright, I might as well leave this in a blaze of glory. If I can. Unless it's gonna be really pathetic glory. Take you with me. Oh, alright. So how's your give a shit me on the Netherlight Crucible? I see it being a major new feature. I don't see it as a major new feature at all, to be honest, Antico. I did a give a shit meter thing on the Netherlight Crucible like in a video like maybe a week or so ago. I don't really care. It's so passive. That's why. Like it's not a big deal. Like I mean, because from the perspective of a tank, I'm not gonna care too much. I'm still gonna care for the most part. I'm still gonna care about item level more. When I did the video though, like it happened to line up where I could potentially have, I think, 6 or 7 points into. Let me show you. I was able to get like 6 or 7 points into Fate's armor, which increases my armor by a lot when I'm at low health. I mean, cool, kind of, but because of the randomness, I'm not gonna let myself care or worry about it. Like people are of course gonna stress about min-maxing themselves and making sure that they have that 3% more whatever, but it's only gonna matter to like that's only going to be really effective for the last Mythic World first race. So I'm not gonna care. It's neat. Essentially we're gonna get 3 more points to play with whenever we get those opportunities, but that's about it. If it turns out that like the thing to do is going to be like farming for relinquished relics and just keep rolling the dice on that, forever, okay, then that might be the thing. You know, that might be the thing to do. But I don't know. For the most part, I'm still going to value item level on my weapon over the trait, unless I just happen to get really lucky. If anything, like based on the traits that I would eventually unlock, I might just hold off on even choosing what my last couple of what those bottom tier tree things are going to be um, until I get all three unlocked. Because by then I'm probably going to have new relics and things like that, and then from there I'll choose. Okay, cool. I can get super strong judgment. Fuck it, I'll go for that. And maybe that's what I'll do. But ideally, I would go for unflinching defense so I can reduce my the cooldown on my Ardent Defender even more. Oh, I don't see it as a major feature, especially because it was supposed to be something that was. I mean, it was supposed to be in 7.2. Originally they wanted to, Blizzard wanted to have some sort of relic manipulation thing happening in 7.2. Didn't happen. They weren't happy with, people weren't happy with the implementation, and so Blizzard wasn't happy with their implementation, so they pushed it back to this. I don't see it as a major feature. Actually, I don't even recall any major features coming in 7.3, which I find to be okay. There's a lot of people that are always like, oh, there's nothing new to do, everything's boring and blah blah blah. I'm like, dude, you can't hamstring, like, it's kind of like forcing yourself to make something new, or trying to force Blizzard into having to make something brand new and shiny all the time. That's in my opinion, that's counterintuitive to doing good game design, um because what you might have something new, but it might suck. You at least, for as imperfect as Blizzard is, don't try to force, don't try to put a gun to their heads and be like, oh, you got to make something, you got to have a new major feature each time you have a major patch revision. That's hardly fair, and you would find that the quality, like, just totally dips. To me, Legion has been all about creating content platforms and refining on them, and making them cool. So that way the next generation of whatever we experience and whatever next expansion is going to be, a good delivery that's also based on the feedback from players, as throughout this expansion. Oh, I know that turned out to be like me saying a whole lot just to answer kind of a simple question, but that's what I usually do. I eat Fogo meals at home, and it's amazing. You know why it's Brazilian? Fucking cheater. Harold agrees. He wouldn't call it a major feature either. Something new, but I feel like the community thinks it'll have much more impact than performance, and it'll turn out to be. Yeah, it's 3 points in artifact traits. For some classes, it might be like a big deal. For most classes, I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to be. Is weapon damage big for protection paladins? For me, brewmasters on my artifact is essentially pointless. None of my damage and ability scale with weapon damage and most scale with attack power. It's not exactly the weapon. It's not exactly the weapon damage that's important. It's kind of like what Harold's saying on the line below. That the higher item level relic gives you more of your main stat, which gives more attack power. He's right. Like, having more attack power means my heals are going to be a little bit stronger. My, the stats that I have, which are kind of shit, crit mastery, but the mastery is what I care about. That's going to give me a little bit more block, which again turns around and gives me more attack power, and so on and so forth. So for me, I value item level. Like if I were to sim it, and I won't ever, I would. For the most part, I'm going to value item level above traits, above almost all things, with the exception of unflinching defense, because that's purely defensive. Makes my shit better. Lets me use it more. At the same time, I can kind of make an argument that having a much shorter cooldown on Ardent Defender is only going to have so much of a use. I mean, cool, I can have it line up with my Eye of Tyr, which is cool, but for the most part, I will never use these both at the same time. I'm always going to use one or the other, and so that way I always have I always have one of these cooldowns available whenever I need it. Um, so I'll have like this 25 something percent, 20 to 25% mitigation, up like I can't do the math in my head, but I just have better uptime if I space these apart rather than smashing them all together, because that's what my Guardian of the Ancient Kings is for anyway. But yeah, for the most part, I would be going for the for item level so I can get more attack power and more stamina and all that stuff. Because Papa always loves stamina. Because my stamina sucks. Someone did point out, a commenter did point out on my latest video about protection paladins that we are going to get an 8% overall buff to most of our major skills like Judgment, Shield of the Righteous, Avenger Shield, and so on and so forth. That came from one of those little aura modifiers that are kind of hard to see, but that was something that was put in. I think it was recent. But it's a nice little buff to offset the fact that our Seraphim cooldown is going to go up from 30 to 45 seconds. Overall, I see that as a total buff to the class, because it's not like everyone takes Seraphim. I, for example, do not like Seraphim at all. I don't like the gameplay change that it puts you in. I don't know. I like it. Let's see. Antico says, nature of a Brewmaster must that most of our damage comes from a single proc or artifact trait. The only thing that matters is having all 3 relics in that trait. That kind of sucks. Mathematically, I can downgrade my artifact 60 item levels and still do competitive DPS just based on that one proc. Do you care about DPS though? That's that's the real question. I only care about so much. Like, I like doing, I like being able to do decent damage. That's kind of a thing that protection paladins do, but I don't really like I don't try that hard to either, unless it's like a certain fight where I'm like, oh, okay, we're progressing, I want to be able to perform a little bit better on this and all that, because I'm finding that in this patch I'm being that protection paladins are for the most part they're being outperformed by almost all the other tanks when it comes to damage, and of course the higher health pool that the other tanks get to enjoy. It's something that I'm so jealous of. Who's hollering at me? That's a D. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty shit design, but at the same time, you're a tank. It's not your role to do DPS, so I guess it doesn't matter too much unless Mythic Plus, I guess. Yeah, and I even without Seraphim, we do good damage. With Seraphim, we definitely do good damage, but we definitely make a sacrifice. That's all right, D. We definitely make a sacrifice. Most specs have like one really good trait, and the others are mad. So it's not like the classes will suddenly start to do 20% extra DPS or whatever after the traits. But yeah, it's not gonna be like, oh my god, this changed the game. Everything's different. No, not really. Like, even if I tried to, like, what could I possibly cheese? Nothing really. Unflinching defense gives me the biggest impact. Fate's armor makes me kind of skeptical as to what it could possibly do, but that only applies to physical damage anyway. I think consecrate, getting the longer consecrate might be kind of neat. It just makes me lay down a whole bunch more consecrate, and that for AoE, that's clear. That's by and large like the biggest DPS upgrade that we can get as a protection paladin. If we're able to get 6 or 7 points in consecration and flame, that's a lot of overlap. But whatever, it's still not that big of a deal. What are the AP shits? Oh yeah, world boss. Fuck the world boss. I could do that. I'll do that in my own goddamn time. Alright, so let's see. High Mountain's free now, so I guess I'll do. Nah, I won't do that. Fuck it. I'll do some of these. I'll do some of this Nightfall and shit though. It's been a while since I've done those. To Nightfall to the Land. Actually, no, let's do Broken Shore shit. I haven't been there in forever. With that, and I think I have a lot of, yeah, I kind of have a lot of war supplies to turn in. Let's see. At least I'll inspect defensive. I still believe my role is to not die and take as little damage as possible to it. Yeah, that's me too. Like, that's why I use this shitty trinket, the recompiled Guardian module. I use it actively. Like, well, not in every fight, but I use it. You know, I use it so my team takes a teeny little bit less damage, and I take a little teeny bit less damage, and I use the Leviathan's Hunger because the self heal is pretty damn good. If you you can not really. You can kind of sort of line it up with Avenging Wrath, but no, not really. And it's a little bit more effective, but overall, it's I use it as kind of a healing cooldown, or when I know when I'm going to take periods of pretty heavy damage, and I know that my healers are going to be a little distracted. It's a good time to do it. Oh, so there's that, and I'll probably have some more to turn in a bit. Brew delivered, fell energy. Let's get summoned, friends. Oh, after this, after I. Ooh, critical power. Come on. Okay. I hope I can end up with a decent one-strike relic. All XP, all expansion had only one worth equipping. We're talking about 6 item level relic, so it isn't crazy as some classes have to deal with. I mean, overall, I do like the fact that that players don't have to feel hamstrung into completing very specific content, as in certain bosses, just so they can get the primary relic that they want. Again, for me, like, I don't care, but it sucks for other players who have no choice but to not care, because the alternative would suck. That's not very fair. So to that, I'm happy with the Crucible, and if it was like, and I'm glad that it's kind of not really like a thing where it's like, okay, you're expected to just like farm the shit out of it, or forced to work it. But I mean, there are other ways that Legion could have went around doing this anyway. Oh, I'm getting fucked up. I'm sucking at this today. Oh God, I'm not gonna make it. Ooh. Yep, that was at the brink. Ow. What the fuck? How dare you? How dare you strike me? I'm the chef. You're gonna get cooked, motherfucker. Anyway. Alright, now for a key of disappointment. Anyway, you're running Darkmoon deck and Reliquary of the Damned. I'm a circle of a Titan Forge 9/3. Oh, nice. Yeah, I have the Reliquary too. And it's useful. I just haven't cared about it. Yeah. I haven't cared that much, unfortunately. I don't know. I'm very anti. I've always been kind of anti stamina. It's never been a thing that I like try to. Well, maybe at one point, like early on with protection palettes, it's probably because I was trying to hit like an HP milestone. I think I was like, oh my God, I have 20k HP, yay, and now I feel like I'm kind of back to that, because it's like such a struggle just to get like a strong HP value. But I am a little bit curious about the new trinket that'll come in the final raid. I mean, it's also a stam trinket, but it also can do like some weird effects, and I don't know what they are yet. Maybe I'll check the PTR at some point today during the show, see if there are trinkets available for testing. If there are, ooh, I got to play with trinkets. Anyway, let's set ourselves up for some quick disappointment. Holla, big money, come on, blah blah blah. Let's do this. 3,000, not bad. Don't give a shit though. Sorry. I am still saving these Legion Fall boxes though. I don't know why. I don't really care to open them, so I might as well just like hold on to them and see if anything neat makes its way over. You know, it's not necessary for me at all to like, oh my god, I've got to open it in the hopes of something. There's nothing to hope for. There is no hope. Fuck everything. Alright, so this is the Basilisk one, I think? Yeah. Basilisk. Have I ever not made it across a stampede? No, I never failed it yet. There was one time I fell off. I accidentally like drove off the thing. I'm like, oh, and then I had to like kind of. I don't recall if it dismounted me and reset it, or if I had to like, or if I was able to just kind of climb up the side. One time I was able to climb up the side. I'm like, oh, I could just cheese this. Fuck it. Oh. Oh, but yeah, Harold, that is the point of the Crucible. I know I'm catching up. But yeah, that is the point of the Crucible. Just so to me, it's a quality of life improvement rather than a buff, as people want it to be. It's just a quality of life improvement, nothing more. And Tico agrees. Me neither. Stamina is like a dead staff of mass as well, but it isn't kind of needed for you now since probably I have this low HP for no, yes and no. I've more or less just embraced that. Okay, I have a low health pool. That's it. I'm not going to try and I'm not going to spend my efforts concentrating on my weaknesses. I'd rather just work on my strengths and focus on that. Oh. Let's see. Well, yeah, I would say that like the other tanks do have a lot going for them. Protection. I guess the I don't think even though Protection Paladin is all that I do, I don't think I'm really equipped to speak for to really speak for him with what I think would work better. But I don't know. I feel like one weakness that I'm feeling with Protection Paladins is that our active mitigation requires us to hit shit. And otherwise, there isn't a whole lot of passiveness that we can. There isn't enough that we can rely on. There's our blessings and things like that, but it's not very reliable. You know, with such a long cooldown, there's forbearance that we have to deal with as well. But like a Broodmaster, like when it comes to something like taking an Armageddon hit, they just need to take it and then cleanse it off. I mean, they otherwise just won't get one shot, and a Protection Paladin will. And that kind of sucks. I know there are certain things that a Protection Paladin can sort of cheese thanks to like Ardent Defender, but I forgot what it was. It was like some recent fight that I think it was Maiden actually. It was Maiden, Maiden that we were doing. She did her big ass cleave, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna take this by myself because I was getting knocked back at the time, and so the positioning was gonna be way off. So I'm like, all right, just no one stay on top. I'm gonna take it. So I used my active mitigation and my Ardent Defender. So cool, the cleave didn't kill me, but the dot that she laid down, or that crap that you have to get out of, like that hit me once and I died. I'm like, oh shit. So that didn't work out very well. But I do see that as a vulnerability that we have. I don't even care too much about the gaps in active in our active mitigation, you know. I know that's something that a lot of paladins bitch about. Oh man, we got to maximize our downtime, blah blah blah, damage smoothing, etc. etc. Well, you know what else? You know what else helps with damage smoothing? Talking to your healers and letting them know what's up. You know, as long as they know what's going on, like that really does go a long way towards keeping your ass alive. If your healers know or are aware of what damage you're taking, as opposed to, oh, well, my uptime is like 88%. You know, you hardly have to care about me until it matters, and then you get trucked. But that's me. Like whenever I get like spiked or something like that, I try to at least communicate. Okay, this is what it probably was, or I tell them, hey, find out what got me, in case I missed it too. Let's see. Don't take it as if I'm bragging about Brewmaster being OP. I'm very fond of the prop. I love playing. I dig the theme. I mean, yeah, me too. Like, I've always liked. I always liked shield classes more than not shield classes. I mean, back then it was limited. You know, when I started a Pally, it was just Pallies, Warriors, and Druids that were the tanks. And then the others came. The lesser ones, the DKs and the monks and the demon hunters and what have you. But I mean, they're fine. I just like the theme. I just like the theme of the paladin a lot better. It just grew on me, and I never really shook it off. I mean, I've messed around with some of the other tanks, but nothing that's hardly serious. You know, I can't speak to them on any level. Aside from, this is what some of the buttons do. Okay. But a paladin feels natural. It's always felt natural. Even with, like, the changes and stuff that have been going on over the years. It's, you know, the core, at its core, Proud Paladin has felt the same for a while now. Or at least I've been able to adapt, so it just feels, you know, it doesn't feel like it's that big of a change. I learned to call for external codes. Yeah, dude, that's really it. Like, once you know your limits and all that. But at the same time, I know to use my cooldowns on my druid tank to help them out just a little bit more. I mean, I know that for the most part they're fine too, but otherwise, what the hell would I use my blessing and sacrifice for? You know, nothing. That's not fair. That's not fair. That doesn't make for a good tank. So I'll help however I can. Well, thank you. Thanks, Antigo. I appreciate that, man. Don't forget the mage tags. Yeah. It's funny, like our warlocks live in Medell whenever he shows up. You know, it is funny how little damage that they take from certain mechanics thanks to their fell armor. It's so not cheesy, but man, it's pretty cool. Another chunk. Oh, my shit's full, motherfucker. Oh, I still have fish in my inventory. God dang it. At least I have a lot of stuff to sell. Hell yeah. So yeah. Something I was talking about earlier. I know this is like totally a total departure, but I really want Agents of Mayhem. I really did find a way to like pick it up on the cheap. I think I'm gonna bug people on Facebook and be like, dude, is anyone still working at like such and such gaming company? I want the hookup for Agents of Mayhem. I love that. I love the Saints Row series. Sorry, I'm talking about this right now, but I'll get back to it. It's just that it's been on my mind. But I played the fuck out of that series. Because it was so fun and whimsical and not Grand Theft Auto, which is also a very, very fun and long-lasting and immersive game and all that. But man, Saints Row is just good slapstick fun. Anyway, let me get back to this. My priest and Pally have always been my first two characters captain every X-Pack. Love them priest just fun, but I'm too dumb for the new style of disc and don't play it. My Pally's still 104. You know, I'm kind of sad about disc. Comparing it to how I can adapt to a paladin, for disc it feels way too different for me to for me to enjoy, because I don't like the feeling of like, I don't like the two-step process, you know, must apply atonement to whoever and then do damage to whoever. I'm not fond of that. I'm not fond of that two-step sort of play, because that step feels like it kind of breaks the flow, or at least it's not something that I was able to ever get accustomed to. And I kind of feel the same way with demo locks. I really wanted to like demonology warlocks, but using demonic empowerment and being so dependent on that for damage, and having to use that pretty much after every time I summon every time I summon a minion or whatever, to me that feels way too disconnecting. Like, I really wish that there was a talent that made it a bit more passive, but I lost some of the oomph from it. And I don't care how much of DPS I lose. I'd rather do that, so I don't have to use fucking demonic empowerment ever again. I love having one near me in raid. When to watch it, just don't want to be in control of it. I mean, Chuckles mains disc. What's up, Chuckles? It is difficult, especially if you don't have the legendary trinket, which I don't have, I admit. I like doing L4 with my previous. Can't stand actual raids or mythic plus. Disc is more like whack-a-mole on who's going to take damage. Yeah, I mean it's like it's even more reactive than before. And I admit that, like, before it was like pretty cheap, because it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna react to incoming damage just by bubbling hella people, and then I snipe all the heals. Go me. But now, like, the two-step process, the way I see it, it offers a bit too small of a window to apply atonement, expect the damage, wait for the damage to actually go out, and then your damage will heal that up. It's a lot of planning. It's a lot of planning, and I'm sure that, you know, pulling it off correctly is extremely fulfilling, but at the same time it requires a bit, I think that requires a bit too much coordination in part of, like, the healing team, because it feels so easy for other healers to just kind of snipe heals away from you, because they can just have hot rolling, or they can pop an instant to you know, to heal people at a pretty significant rate, as you know, the way I see it. But I'm speaking from inexperience. That's just where I'm coming from, because otherwise I do want to like the idea of disc healing. I like being able to do damage and let that heal people. Shoot, I still miss Battle Healer on Protection Paladins. I don't know if you guys played Protection Paladins during Miss Pandaria days, like the early days of MoP. Holy shit. Back then, between Vengeance, you know, that thing where you take more damage and then you dish out more damage, and, you know, your throughput goes up. Between that and old school Battle Healer, there are so many fights where I'd be like, alright, we don't need healers, I fucking got this, and just me alone, I'd be the damn healer, and I would outperform and win. it was pretty damn nice. Of course, that's the reason why it was eventually taken away, because that's way you know, that's way too powerful, so broken. But I liked it. I do miss that. Good disc priests are amazing, but I started discing around because I'm a lazy son of a bitch. You know, me too, dude. That's how it was for me. Like, you know, like I remember, okay, cool, it's Lich King, you know, Lich King time, guys, with our alts. All right, let's do this. You know, we take him on. The you know, the pull timer starts on Lich King. Right when the fight starts, or just before the fight starts, I bubble up most of the raid, or at least half of them, because we were like 10 men, right? Bubble up at least half of the raid, prep a prayer of healing, and by the time Infest goes out, nothing happens, and that felt good. That felt good. I really like that. Can't really pull that off the same way. It's different. It's very different. Something that unfortunately doesn't jive with me, but, you know, it's still there. Or at least you can do something, you know? Feels bad when you cast this 1 second too early. Yep. I all too often in 5 minutes I panic and I shadow man spam and I miss Shotguns. I thought Shotguns are capable of being a thing. They do some pretty impressive output, but I think it's still Holy Priests that come out on top, because they can just holy over the shit out of everyone, and like, for them it only takes one button. One button spam, No other changes needed, and they will perform to task. Something like a shotgun, it feels like you have to be, you know, kind of have to spec specifically for. Correct me if I'm wrong there. But yeah, a lot more hands-on with anything aside from a holy priest. At least that's how AJ makes me feel when I saw him on his holy priest, and I'd be like, all right, cool, time to AoE stuff, and then he taught me. I'm like, man, motherfucker. Be like, stop it. When they added the dungeon finder, G Crab says, I got in the group and they were like, this is for PvP, you can't heal this. Oh, what? So I just said, just watch, they linked the damage down, and I was like, we didn't need you anyway. Sheesh. Yeah, I remember that was a big thing too. Like, people were like, "Oh, you didn't even heal at all," and that was before absorbs could even be tracked. Yeah, to get like some add-on for you had to get like some sort of module, I think. Yeah, so some sort of module for recount, or you know, whatever it is that you use in order to like see that stuff. And then people just didn't believe you. They'd be like, what? What's that? What's going on? Alright, occultist and crystals. Alright, that's not so bad. It's better than throwing that shit in the cave. Throwing that shit in the cave sucks. Cause then I gotta run out of the cave. that's kind of a pain. Is it this? Yeah. Oh, what? I don't have my hat on. There we go. As it should be. Let's see. A big peg spinning crane kick. Oh, that is good. A spinning crane kick. So I need damage absorbed. I was like, yeah, you know, I don't remember what I used, but I had something to track my absorb. Yeah, for me it was something that was attached to either SCADA or recount, whatever I was using at the time. That's how I remember it. Yeah, I think it was recount. Like recount absorbs. I think recount was the thing that I was using back then. Alright, fuck him up. And click full. Smash. I miss him, but I'm bad at Wrestle Shaman, so I just play in the hands and pretend to take skill. Just as I spam my 1, 2, 3, and 4 keys watching YouTube instead of trying. You lazy sack. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, because I remember the enhanced shaman that I had with me early in Legion said that it was said that enhanced shaman were pretty complicated. Like, has that changed? Has it always, has it changed? Has it always been like that? And my boy's just a bitch, or what? Yeah, I was told that it was like more difficult than it is now. Or are you just so goddamn awesome that you're like, whatever, man. This shit's like second nature to me. Oh, I thought there was a glowy thing here. Did someone steal my glowy thing? I think that dude stole my glowy thing. What a bitch. Ow. Alright, anyway. Aw. There's a clicky thing. No, wait, that's not a clicky thing. Oh, I just need to kill the occultist. Haha! Haha! Fool. Oh, they do. Alright, anyway. Alright, so I cleared this dump. Let's see. I got 2 more things that I can use. 2 more turn-ins. Oh, nice. Critical AP, baby. 900 million AP to go. Fuck. They weren't complicated proofs out. Proof as I was top DPS throughout Emerald Nightmare. Okay, that's cool. Always fun to go into a dungeon as a healer with a self-healing tank, and he's the only one taking damage, and after the run looking the healing meter showing he's out healing there. Oh yeah. I compete with that shit all the time. like when I have all my, like if I have all my self-healing stuff on, like if I have like, you know, these trinkets and I'm using like Prides, yeah, that shit ain't gonna touch me. Not one bit. Alright, alright, I shall use that. Turn those in. Run to the mailbox. I need to clear out some of this inventory before I move on to the next shit. Oh, that's all of them, huh? Ugh, that's it? That's all that I gotta send out? Damn. Well, my inventory is pretty full of boxes. Okay, so at least there's that too. Still though, man, yeah, I got a lot of shit in here. 880, oh my god. Alright. Yeah, I do have a lot of shit in here still. Shit. Too many fucking boxes. So I guess I'm going to Suramar. Alright, so what's going up in Suramar? Oh, that's actually a lot. Dang, that's a lot of AP. How much total AP? We got 146 million APs. Just kind of chilling. Just gotta get to 60. That's the goal that I encourage folks to get to. Get to 60, because that's going to, you know, that'll get you your first Crucible unlock, which might be cool, which might be shit. I don't know. Hopefully you'll have something good, and if not, just pop in another relic and find out. I'm kind of hoping mostly for just like stats. If I can just get like enhanced stats or like beefing up my concordance a little bit, I think I'd be happy with that. For the most part, they're all passive. It's not something that you should really like line up with anything, I don't think. So you just fucking do it. Alright. My main used to be a Resto Druid, but I also play a Fire Mage, and Resto showing proofs that I'm shit. It was top in my guild, to clarify. Back when the Hans was one of the top DPs back for once. Yeah, it was great not being reliant on gear, but I also had 2 legendaries before anyone else on my raid team had their first. Yeah, it took me a while to really get into the groove of the legendaries that I started to enjoy. Like my first legendary, fortunately, my first legendary was Prides, the Prides neck, which was extremely which was extremely helpful for like the early raids and stuff. I was very, very happy with it. I mean, for the most part, it was a good chunk of my healing back then. Okay, where's the boxes? Oh, there's one. I see a box. Okay, I know that there's a... Oh, hell. I'm not interested in fighting, dude. Dude, do you really want to get your ass beat? Alright, so I know there's like a group of 3 somewhere. Was it here? Oh, okay, if it was, it's not anymore. I think that guy was already talked to. Yoo-hoo! Can I get another box? Damn it. I can only get 1 box at a time. What a pain in the butt. Okay, I see 2. Oh, there's a group? Shit. Yeah. Okay, I'll go for these two then.
Something's not quite right.
I don't give a fuck. Bring it. Oh, look, a DK that wants to die. But he won't. I'll be nice. How dare you interrupt my shit. Anyway. Let's see. We actually were really reliant on gear back to have some key core mechanical issues that got solved with gear like the BTI. Sounds like a definitely sounds like a disease. Oh, what? Oh, I thought those were the fuck? Meh. My buttons were acting all funny. Still got two more. Damn. See, it's quite a bummer when that small group is like missing. Cause that shit makes stuff so much faster. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, there's two. Gimme. All right. And a thingy to click. It's still best in slot after the nerf. Okay, I know what Convergence of Fates is at least, but my only one is way too low to use. Well, maybe not now. I haven't touched Tomb outside of LFR. Oh yeah, LFR. Although I don't think there's nothing I really need, except for colors. I do want the LFR colors. So I guess I'll do that. Not now. I'll do it sometime this week. I still got all these damn chores to do. Let's see. What's next? What's here? Prisoners of Warcraft. Ha ha ha. Alright, this won't take long.
Innocents are being jailed all across the city. This cannot stand.
There's like nobody here. Sweet. Come to Butthead. Oh. Really? I got no orbs from that? Did I seriously get no orbs from that? I got no orbs. I killed a whole shitload of scions. No orbs. Am I in a raid? Man. That is a real bummer. Give me an orb, motherfucker. See? There's two. I killed like 4 of those guys and I got none. Oh, that's all about my conspiracy about like the more you pull quest mobs, like the less likely you are to get shit from said quest mobs. That's how I see it. I've been goofing off with a buddy playing vanilla. Instead of logging on live and felt like finding a new group, so I'm just doing my reset day, then hopping off. That's cool, man. Whatever you want to do. I don't care if you play. I don't care if you play on a classic server, as long as you're not preaching your shit. That's all. Do what you want. At worst, I just kind of like throw out my little hipster talk about I played classic WoW way before you guys, or something like that. Alright, collaborators, does squad down. There's a lot of stuff to do here. A shame that this didn't. That this isn't today's emissary. What is the emissary? Balazar is the emissary, and I need to collaborators. Can I get like a lot more collaborators at once, please? No. Oh, there's some more. And oh, there's some more. Yay! Yes, all the collaborators. Oh, they're running away, you motherfuckers. How dare you? Anyway. Just something different for me. I started in BC, so I said screw it, might as well have some fun. No, that's cool, man. Classic WoW was fun. I mean, the cool thing about Classic WoW is that it's not an expansion. It's just the game, you know. So there's a lot to do. Like having a whole shitload of starting zones and different ways that you can level. Like that's I mean, it's cool. You don't really get that in in any of the expansions. Like you kind of do it in like the Lich King, but not really. It's, you know, one zone. Oh, whoop de doo. You know, it's hardly a big deal. No, Classic WoW was a big game. It was worth exploring everything. Even played some Alliance, not enough. I only really played enough Alliance to play through some of the zones from their perspective, and that's about it. But since then, I haven't really played any of the early leveling stuff. You know, since Cataclysm, just don't have the time. And I'd like to if I have the time, because a lot of that's kind of tongue in cheeky and all that. I mean, I hope that they don't do like an old world revamp, like try to redo the leveling process, or, you know, make thousands and thousands of quests that that people are hardly going to experience because they're all at much higher level than that. But it'd be nice if they it'd be nice if they did like something about leveling to make it a little bit smoother, or if anything to make the old world have some use. And I'm sure that, you know, there's stuff in the pipe that they're thinking of. Whether, you know, they actually think of anything to actually do, I don't know, but I'd like to. I think that'd be cool. Let's see. Fronts have been amazing. Replaced Chaba once. It was stealth nerfed. What, you're trying to kill me? Oh, you're trying to kill me. Oh, you might get fucked up, dude. Because you're not doing a lot of damage. You're still not doing a lot of damage. Oh wait, yeah you are. Yeah you are. That was kind of close. Something's still hitting me? Wow. What's hitting me? Alright. I gotta admit, that was a lot of stunts he was doing. That kind of scared me. Ugh. Are you trying to kill me too? Just checking. Okay, yeah, you are. Okay. Just had to confirm. Oh. They're not alone. Ah, shit. You better run, motherfucker. Did I finish? Yeah, I finished. Well, let's see if he comes back. Oh no, I'm not done. Hey. There's still a chance I might kick everyone's ass.
Our whereabouts remain a secret. For now, I fear this will not be the last.
Is he coming? Is he coming? Stonehead leather. Nah. Okay, I'm not gonna do them spiderlings. That sucks. And there's nothing cool doing Stormham except for the world quest, so fuck that. Oh, dang it. Alright, let me at least kind of mosey on out. Been working on Rogue for the sole purpose of pickpocketing the boxes I need to get the insane title. Ooh, good luck with that, man. I haven't seen anyone with the insane title lately, or at least no one new, no one that I know in Guild who's been like actively working on it for like a long ass time. Yeah, that was back in like Cataclysm days. Cataclysm or Mist when I noticed someone still kind of working on it. I'm like, oh. I got one day I didn't know about. I got one day one, didn't know about the nerf and was so disappointed. That sucks, dude. Damn, the leaks on MMO Champion are going out of control quite little. Every day there's a new throw with a new leak. Oh my god, dude. It's like I've been seeing those on MMO Champion too, Harold. Like it's like I almost want to think that Blizzard is doing it just for the sake of, hey, let's just flood the market, you know, let's just flood threads with like all this stuff and then we'll end up. I mean, the fact that there are so many leaks coming out, it doesn't really tell me like if I run with that theory that Blizzard is spreading these fake leaks themselves, it tells me that they are in fact going to announce the next expansion at Gamescom, which they can do. I want them not to. Yeah, I want them not to, because at least and they have done it before where they announce a new expansion before the old expansion is even released its last patch, which makes it all kind of spoilerific and stuff. But at the same time, they're going, you know, Blizzard is doing so much to kind of do this whole story continuity sort of thing, and I think that I don't think that's necessary. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Whatever. I worked on her back in Wrath, and my results is my old paladin sitting in Org in his pirate outfit, still level 80 because I couldn't be bothered to repair his rep. Ouch. Ouch. That sucks, dude. I mean, yeah, there's like the whole Black Sail thing. You gotta, yeah. That's not something that I can stomach, dude. I can't, that I can't deal with. Much more than I could mentally handle. And not something that I'd really find entertaining for myself. I need to get to the shrine, turn in some of these boxes. Boxes. Hope to come out at Gamescom and like how so, and have some news on the new expansion or just cool trials, drops, my clocks off. Shoot, I hope the next expansion is like, I see, this is what I'm hoping at Gamescom, right? Gamescom, you know, the whole WoW panel thing pops in. Fucking Taylor Swift walks on stage and she's like, next expansion is about me. Sings a song, leaves, and that's it. So just fucking trolls the shit out. Trolls the shit out of everyone. Except me. I'll be like, oh my god, it's her. Alright, let me put this shit in. There's actually kind of a lot of boxes that I need to put in here. I thought there were. Are there more? I was thinking that there might have been more. No, there aren't more because I don't think I can put this in. No, I can't put that in. What do I get? Nothing. Excellent. All right, let me sort this stuff out. Yay! All right. So, when should I open these? Because there's no good time for me to open them. Like, I can open them now, it's not going to matter. I can open them later, it's not going to matter. I don't know. And for the most part, I don't care. I don't want to do it. I guess I don't want to do it now. But, I can't even do it. How many do I have? I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 47. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so I have like almost 100. Whatever. I'm already done with that part of my shaman, so it's all good. In my opinion, the way they did with Legion went really well, so announce at a Gamescom and give the details, etc. at BlizzCon. So what would happen if Taylor Swift performed at BlizzCon? If Taylor Swift performed at BlizzCon, everyone would be mad at me. the people that cover me for PalCon, which is like our thing, they would be hella mad because like on the second day, I would be at the main stage like the whole day. I wouldn't leave. I wouldn't go nowhere. No tournaments, no swag, no store, no lines, no trying to get free shit. I'm gonna be right there in front. And I'm gonna be very curious as to who is in front with me. Females, ladies do go to BlizzCon. And I'm sure that there are male fans who would go, who don't kind of keep it in the closet. They come out and say it. But I'm curious who would be there. You know, that reminds me. I'm curious about like some of those little like pre-BlizzCon events that are happening around the area, because like there's some places that do like little gatherings for like just like little pre-parties and invites for like streamers and YouTubers to like gather and network and do all that sort of stuff. I need to look into that and see if I'm interested in going, because for the most part I spend that Thursday before BlizzCon. I usually just spend that hanging out with Pal, hanging out with my friends and just kind of doing our thing and having our chicken and waffles and all that. We gotta have that on the first night, of course. But yeah, we haven't. I haven't really looked into like what other things I could possibly do. There. Oh. If only you have the 10 keypad on the laptop. Can't make the side eye face. Yeah, she won't. Yeah, my wife won't be there. She'll be like, I'm gonna do my own thing, motherfucker. Hey, so how do you unlock concordance for? How do you unlock concordance for Prop Pally? In order to unlock concordance, you first need to have empowered your artifact weapon. That's something that you should still do. Now. So if you don't have that circular thing with the line, that's where my tooltip is. If you don't have this circular thing, then first you need to empower your weapon. So get that going first. Go to Deliverance Point or go to your order hall, and that'll probably put you on the right track if you're not there already. If you do have this here, then you just need to pump a whole crap ton of points into all of your other traits. Make sure that everything here is filled out. So you want to have at least four points put into each of these, unless of course you have like a relic that empowers your traits by a little bit. Once you have everything else filled out, then this Concordance of the Legionfall guy will open up, and then just click it a bunch of times, and you hope for the best. Right, that's the second thing. Let's see. Is this a message? Hold on, people of stream. I need to see if I should give a shit about something. I actually need to call a vet. I will call a vet shortly after this stream, so I can do some puppy stuff. I need to ask some questions and maybe set an appointment and do all that. Make sure I take care of my guy. So yeah, that is how to unlock concordance. Smiles? I'll go with smiles. Smiles. But yeah, you're a new face. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you stay here forever and ever. Forever and ever. I think that was all the stuff that I need. Oh, wait, did I see it? Oh, there's PvP shit to do. Cannot really. there's honor shit to do. Oh, and I still have to turn in that warden quest. I know I'll forget that, so. Alright, let's see. Doesn't look like there's anything else that has gone on with this build, right? Let's see. No notes either, which is kind of a bummer. Let's see. Blah blah blah. StarCraft remastered. What do you do? Still suck at it. If anything, I'll be looking for old StarCraft custom maps. I played a lot of those. Alright, let's see. Take care, gotta get the kids ready for doctor's appointments. Ah, G Crab, you have a good one, dude. I've sacrificed everything. Good for you. Alright, just the tower. Cool. I'll head over there. Alright. Let's see. Wowhead, you like spacing out all the things you talk about. What else is that? Oh, that's right. Trial of Style is this week. Slutmog galore. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, not too much going on. Not too much going on this morning, at least, in the world of WoW. What was really weird is that a couple days ago they updated the Warcraft 3 PTR. I mean, didn't they recently do a thing where they wanted to do like please correct me if I'm wrong. My memory on this is really hazy now. Didn't they do a thing where they did like compatibility testing, or they did a compatibility patch so we can plan more, so we can play on more recent systems and OSs and stuff. Assuming that's true. I mean, it could mean a number of things. It could be menial. It could just be more compatibility stuff. Like, okay, cool, they did compatibility stuff for like other OSs, but there's still more work that they need to do, and they need to like test some stuff out. And the PTR is designed mostly so that we can get other people's systems in there, so they can get more compatibility data. Because remember, it's not like consoles where, let me speak more generally. Like with computers, like you have like different builds, different operating systems, different processors, different video cards. If it even uses a video, okay, yeah, I think it did use a video card. You have different ways that our newer hardware will interact with it. So it could just be that. It could be more. I doubt it, but it could be more. I'd love to see. I'd love to see Gamescom not announce Warcraft, not announce a WoW expansion, but to announce fucking Warcraft 4. Oh shit, that would blow the roof. I think that would blow the roof. It sucks that RTS largely is a genre that's going away. Not going away, but it's just not as effective as it used to be. But man, I would totally play the shit out of a Warcraft 4. Because you know what that means. If there's a Warcraft 4, that almost means that there should be a World of Warcraft 2. But again, like that's like super pie in the sky shit that's incredibly unlikely to happen. For many good reasons. I just want it to. Okay. there's so many people. Alright. That should be enough. Come on. Mount, mount, mount. Motherfucker. Why am I in combat? Now, okay. What was for, yeah, World of Warcraft 2 just wouldn't be worth all the trouble and money investment. Well, I'm going to disconnect myself from the logic of things. I mean, yeah, we don't have the money for it, you know, it's you know, the industry, blah blah blah. Ah, fuck it. Would a World of Warcraft 2 be cool? Yeah, I think it'd be cool. I would definitely I'd jump on it. Wouldn't even blink. Wouldn't even blink. Because I mean, I guess continuing with what I was just saying before, like I'm not gonna make it my business to speak for Blizzard and be like, no, they can't do this because it's inefficient. It's you know, not worth it. Who cares, man? I can't blink, but I can move very fast. By the way, what's up, Sean? How you doing, dude? Oh right, the Argus map. Yeah, I saw the PTR map with Argus on it, and I'm I'm baffled about I'm baffled with how people are reacting on, like, you know, on like MMO champion stuff. I'm like, man, is there nothing you can't complain about? There's nothing you can't complain about. It's swear, like, I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit to the point where I'm not even gonna make a video explaining why I don't give a shit. That's that would be a waste of that'd be a waste of my time. It's a fucking map, dude. It's it's a map. It's a map. Period. I mean, you look at this. There's no reason why Draenor. I mean, now, granted, they could change this if they wanted to, right? But if they did, it would feel meaningless because you would just have, you know, cool Outland and all of its 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 zones, and Draenor is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever, 7 zones, and Azeroth with its 40, 50 zones, and then there's Argus, and then it's just like 3 zones, 3 sub zones that pretty much make up like 1 zone. That doesn't make any sense. Now it does make sense from a, hey, this is a different planet sort of thing. That totally makes sense, but not enough. I don't think it's enough. I think it's fine the way it is, dude. Let's see. Personally, I don't know. I think either I would love it or hate it, depending on the direction that we go. But I'm not against. Yeah, I'm not against the idea either. It's like if if Blizzard wants to do it, fuck, I ain't gonna stop them unless it sucks. Yeah, Sean, the whole map thing, it's not worthy of being on the give a shit meter. Let's see, Harold says, yeah, I agree, I saw the threads of the forums, but people have been pissed and outraged, and I'm like, dude, okay, this is what people bitch about now. I guess people must really be, I guess they are, dude. Because remember, like, the way I see it, and I know I'm wrong about it, but I'm just going to make the broad assumption that a lot of people that post on MMO Champion don't even play WoW anymore. They're just there to, like, bitch and, you know, put more fuel in the fire, so to speak. I thought there was one more thing. Okay, High Mountain. Just High Mountain. Alright. All High Mountain, guys. Yeah, yeah, they're just there to bitch. That's cool, I guess. Hi again, Trap. Yeah, it's like, you guys are really bored. You guys have so much time on your hands. You could be playing Agents of Mayhem. Dang it. Alright. Oh, okay. I finally just read what my wife said. She's like, yeah, sorry, I like Taylor Swift's music, but I'm not camping out with you for front row seats. You know, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want you to either, because if this hypothetical were to happen, you know, the camera would be on me. You know, so that was so everyone on the goddamn internet would see. Look at this putz. Look at this motherfucker. So, you know, sitting up front ever since the convention doors opened, so he can, you know, get like front row, whatever, with Taylor Swift. And I'll be like, yeah, motherfucker. I'd be a creeper. I'd be a total creeper. The only reason I like YouTube is I could stream it on my 55-inch too. What, can you not stream Twitch on a big TV or something? I figured that there were like TV apps for Twitch by this point. I mean, well, I don't know. I guess, I mean, Twitch is big, but it's not that big. But it's like, come on, Twitch is owned by Amazon. You'd figure that there would be like an incentive for them to add that, you know? I don't know about that kind of famous. I'm not gonna hide. I'm not gonna hide my my enjoyment of the woman, but I mean, I say this a lot because I guess I'm being defensive. Right? I say this a lot. I mean, I like her, but I don't follow her. You know, I have no idea what her going ins and outs are. Like, my wife was telling me yesterday. I think she was telling me yesterday. She's like, "Hey, did you hear about like the trial or whatever with your girl, Taylor Swift?" And was like, something harassment or groping or something like that. Yeah, so she helped clear it up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I remember, but I don't follow. I'm busy. I got too many video games to play. And I'd be more into her if she was shorter. Too bad I'm too short for her. Anyway, that's not me talking about it. I'm here to play stupid video games and shit. Right? Oh, come on. What a pain, man. The stupid fucking Guardian Spirit, whatever, Spirit of Redemption prevents me from finishing this shit in a timely manner. Oh, look at that. Captain Grimshanks is here to help me. I still don't get when this happens. What are the conditions to make both NPCs appear like this? That's right, NPC. I'll protect you. Oh, he's jogging now. He's like, ooh, I'm gonna fuck something up. Oh, where'd he go? I'm gonna follow him. Go, Grimshanks. Oh, you so good. Why are you missing, dude? Is your dual wield like that make you that unreliable? Here, I'll help heal you. What? Ah, fuck it. You're a big wuss. Oh. I want to watch him get killed. I want to watch him get killed by NPCs. Come on, Grimshanks, where you at? Oh, he left. Oh, I thought there he is. I was about to say I'm like a typical rogue. He just leaves and shit. Alright. Okay, I don't want to do that. That'll take too long. I'll just go turn this shit in. Bolt. And so there's a raid tonight, baby. We've got some Tuma Sargeras shit to do. We got some work. I have like no upgrades to speak of. Yeah, nothing cool to note that I'm gonna be bringing to tonight's raid, unfortunately. But hopefully everyone else, hopefully other people have had like small upgrades here and there, so we can get some good performance in. I just hope that we don't like fucking struggle like we did last week on Maiden. Man, that was such a struggle. I think it took us like seven tries to take her down, and it was like the last pull of the night. I'm all getting flustered. I'm like, all right, this is it. This is the final pull. This is the final pull. You know, I think we have to do that multiple times. You know, don't make me leave with a with a shitty taste in my mouth. And we came through and we rallied and we killed it. So I just need to make sure to get upset much more quickly tonight. That way, bosses die. That's the plan. Get mad, get frustrated, bosses die. Put myself in a shitty mood. I might be in a shitty mood later tonight, though. I don't know. Let's see. So, am I seeing this right, or am I seeing that realms are going to go down again for a build? I think I am. 42 minutes ago. Greetings all. PTR realms will be coming down today in order to deploy a new 7.3 build. No ETA for today's push, but I'll ping this thread if things are going to look like they're going to take longer than usual. Blah, 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 whatever. And that was today? Am I tripping? I suck at this. No. Nah, I think that was from yesterday. Yeah, I think that was from yesterday. I wonder why it's showing like it from only a little bit ago. Alright, let me look at the actual source. Yeah, this was only a couple minutes ago. So I guess it is gonna go down again. Ha ha ha. Interesting. All of a sudden, boom! 20 legendaries. 20 legendaries for us to for me to examine. Fuck! Alright. Anything good? Come on. Good shit. Ah, it's not like I'm gonna open it. Someday. Someday I'll find out. Nope. And oh, there we go. Okay. I have enough inventory space for tonight. Yeah, not really. Okay, how many feasts do I got? I got 31 in the bank, so I could probably make some. But I'll do that. I'll do that later. I got that. I got some. What's it called? Fucking glyphs to make. Maybe some Vantis runes as well. Exactly, Sean. Flawless strategy. All I gotta do is just get mad. I'd be like, "Hey, what's up, fuckers?" Or I don't really know how to get mad. I can't fake mad. I'll get frustrated and all that stuff, but I can't. You guys watch my streams enough. You see the extent of my emotions. That's about it. Making just a shit show for so many guilds every week. One person screws up and it's a wipe. It sure is. I mean, like last week, or past couple weeks, it's been lag. A lot of it has been lag. It's like, oh, I went the wrong way, or someone DC'd in a critical moment, then everyone gets bombs on them and stuff, and just devastates us. It sucks. Although we did find out that Holy Priest with a cloak can rest at the bottom of the elevator. Well, here's the problem, Chuckles. You rest at the bottom of the elevator, you can't go nowhere because the damn door's closed. Because that's what happened with our Holy Priest. Like, he died at the bottom, he revived, and then he was like stuck. He's like, can I get a summon, guys? I'm like, you suck, dude. What's up, Shanji? How you doing, dude? Alright, let's see. Is there anything else that I wanted to check out? Or do? Oh, Quest Exploder. Anything? Is there anything worth Quest Exploding, though? Not really. Because I did everything. For a change. I just didn't do much Valjar stuff except for that PvP thing. No, don't you do them Nighthold. Ew. Like, I'm never going back there. Yeah, I think that's it. Sweet. Alright, so let's finally head back. I guess I'll clean up my inventory just a little bit more. And then that might be it. Ooh. So I do have a video coming out today. I expect to have it out today. I was working on a good chunk of it yesterday, as I usually do. I usually spend like a little bit longer on a Tuesday video, but well, whatever. But hopefully it's good. I don't know. Like I talk kind of snarky in this one, so we'll see. We'll see how you all receive this one. And if you don't like the delivery, fuck it. I won't do it like that anymore. Where's my cooking shit? There we go. Cooking. Eggs. Everybody loves eggs. All right, that go there. Now I think that's everything, I guess. Ooh, I can do a thing. I can do them prepared ingredients. Dude, I swear, these prepared ingredients suck. Like, this is done. What the fuck? Hello.
Trying to send me a message, a warning, methinks. But something's not right with her.
Oh, I know what this is.
SoulSoBreezy Basin up in North Rend. Together, we'll get to the bottom of this.
New quest. Alright. A lead up. Oh my god. The patch is coming. It's coming closer. Well, I guess I'm going to SoulSoBreezy. And I guess you guys are coming with me. Let's go. Did Laura ever give me that picture of the empty Q&A room? Yeah, let me double check. I don't think he did. Let's see. Nope. Bummer. I really want that picture. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep using whatever the fuck props I can think of, like the Iron Throne or whatever. So yeah, I'll use whatever I feel like it. Well, why don't you like retweet it then or something? Wait, they added this 2 weeks ago? No, well, I've done this already. I've done this on they've done this on the PTR, but was this on live 2 weeks ago? Because I don't remember seeing a damn thing about it. I was just kind of chilling. Doo-doo-doo. How's Bob, by the way? You know, I'm still trying to think of what to do with Bob. I need like a permanent fixture for Bob to be. Like he needs an identity. He has a voice. He needs an identity though. And someone said like a fishbowl or something like that. I don't know about a fishbowl. I tried looking at some stuff in the WoW model viewer to see what else can I possibly use. You know, some sort of doodad or a prop, like a bookshelf. I don't know. A fish in a bubble. Yeah, I think it was you that was saying it. What is the fish in the bubble? Let's see. Purple puffer. Oh, it could be a Blingtron. Oh shit. Yeah, Blingtron wouldn't be that bad. Oh my god. Uh-oh. God damn it. What? I can't undo this? What the fuck? Okay, that's not cool. How do I get off, man? Man. Yep. Anytime now, man. Can I bubble it? I can bubble. Okay, how about this? Glide. That's a little better. At least I have some control and shit. Sheesh. I hate it when that happens. Okay, you know, I'm gonna fucking fly there. Or take a flight point there. Yeah, River's Heart, I'll fly there. Fuck that. Well, I could just make it Jeeves. That wouldn't be bad either. Jeeves or a Blingtron. I mean, I don't find Blingtron to be very attractive. Funny enough, I don't find Blingtron to be very attractive looking. But Jeeves, maybe. Now, Walter is like lesser Jeeves, so that's the way I see it. All right, who we got? Oh, of course my shit's not open. Excellent. Oh, that's why I had to close it because it was like giving me problems and shit. Well, cool. Thanks for following, guys. I appreciate that very, very much. Let me get, well, you know, I'll just shout you out. Mixium, very cool. Thank you for joining. Same to you, Lunar Boo-ho. Glad to have you. I'm glad to have all of you guys here in the morning show. I'm just chilling, doing my thing. Apparently, I'm going to be doing some quests real quick once I get my slow ass there. And he's faster. Fuck that guy. You know, screw you, man. I know I'm being a hater. It's all good. Alright, so yeah, I do have one video that I intend to get out today. It's still gonna take a while. There's like a lot of little edits that I need to do on that, and then there's still a dungeon thing to do. That, as usual, there's a lot for me to try and do. Always too much for me to do in the week. Never enough time. And it's not your fault, D. before you try to blame your holy shit. What? Okay, you know what? Before I say what I'm gonna say, I'm gonna point out that normally I find it like uncharacteristic whenever I see, you know, whenever I'm watching a stream, the rare times I watch a stream and then I see someone go like, oh my god, you know, such and such give me this money and blah blah blah, and I'm always like, yeah, whatever, okay, cool, whatever. Holy shit! So Boo-ho just donated $50 fucking to the channel. It says keep up the hard work. Oh my god. So I'm like thinking to myself right now. I'm like, the first thing I thought was Agents of Mayhem. I can pick it up like right. Oh shit! Sorry. I'm like, Agents of Mayhem. I can pick that shit up like right now. Pick that stuff up, and then I can just stream that like all day tomorrow. Ooh. Or I can be responsible with it and continue, you know, putting work towards the channel, replacing like shit like this, and otherwise improving things for everyone. But if anything, well, before I decide anything, again, I want to express my, you know, awesome appreciation for your contribution, Boo-ho. Thanks a lot, dude. That's. I'm out of water. Shit. I'm pretty much out of water. But yeah, this was awesome. Thank you again, dude. So let's get to well, shit. Let's get to doing some questing real quick and get some work done. Alright, so I do like coming back. I do like being able to come back here every now and then, being able to visit old world stuff every now and then. I mean, I really hope that whatever new expansion comes out. I mean, there's so much speculation. Oh my god, it's the Void. Oh my god, it's the Naga. It's the Void Lords. It's Ashara. It's the Naga. Whatever. You know, there's so much that. I don't care what it is. Like, and I'm gonna do a video about things that I hope for at the next expansion, and it's probably not gonna talk about much of anything that you might have heard before. At least what you see like regularly on like forums and other places. You might be hearing a lot of the same stuff that I preach about, but I'm gonna be talking about things like, you know, I hope that there are that, you know, whatever the next expansion is, that it helps to tie the world together to it. You feel me? Like Legion did. Because it's the Legion. The Legion is a threat to the planet. cool. The old gods are a threat to the planet, but we don't quite know how they really go about those things. Usually when it comes to anti-void stuff, we touch on the Titans a lot. Which is cool. It's a cool concept that came kind of originally from the World of Warcraft, but at the same time, like, I would just like to have like reasons to go back to the Barrens for something, reasons to go back to Silithus for something. You know, I think those would be cool. I wonder how crowded this spot's gonna be. I think this plays out like a scenario. So I'm sure I'm gonna like be phased out and all that. Let's find out. Chef soloed in. Let's see what's going on. If anything, maybe I'll shut up so I can let the audio play. Wouldn't that be nice and not rude? But cool. My give a shit meter is at 6,000%. So I guess that this has been opened up like recently, since we're seeing like crowds of folks here all now all of a sudden.
Here you go. This paddle bring you deep below ground. A place no mortal has walked in millennia. The Hall of Communion.
Communion. I really want to develop like a cool accent, not this filth that comes out of my mouth.
These halls to watch over the soul of the world. From this chamber, I can hear her clear as diamond. Lately,
If you think about it, we're in halls of lightning backwards. Oh, music. Turn the music. Let's see if there's cool music to go with this shit too. Can I loot them?
help her overcome these horrors. Azeroth should be able to give us a message.
Boom.
I sense her fear, her doubt. We've got to help her.
There's no music.
Looks like some of the defenses are down. If you reactivate them, it might help snap her out of this.
The heart beating though is like, oh, gives that horror show kind of feeling. Oh shit. Oh shit. Scary. So scary. Anyway. Anyway, time to wipe out everything here. They're probably like, we're the nightmare that threatens the fate of the world. Who the fuck is this guy with the hat? And my answer is, I'm just looking for loot, baby. I'm looking for purples and artifact power. And they're like, what the fuck? Move, fucker. Legion nightmares, old god nightmares. I want to see like boars. let's see like some shadowy looking boars and shit here too. Azeroth's like, I fear the boars. Fuck the boars. I hope they all die. Hey. Oh. to go behind. This big ass tentacle shit is in the way.
That's it. Her thoughts be clearing up. She's feeling fear.
You know, it'd be cool if, like, kind of as a optics and perception thing. I mean, because like you think this is Azeroth. This is like fucking Titan shit, right? Like these defense nodes are like level 200 or something like that. Just you know, just as the cosmetic thing, you know, that'd be kind of neat. Shoot, and while we're here, I could do with like some like Well of Eternity, you know, enhancements while I'm here. Just like supercharge me and shit.
You did it! The nightmares are contained. Keep going. I'm just ahead. The next chamber.
Okie dokie. Can I click that?
Now that the nightmares are gone, we can find out what she wants to tell us. Give the word, and we'll begin.
It's like both Halls of Lightning and Halls of Stone.
Talk to me, lass. Tell me what's got you all in a tizzy.
It's time for a cutscene.
Jumble. I need to focus. Let her thoughts flow into sands soaked in pain. Rivers of blood.
Oh wait, is there a cutscene?
Skies of flame. A sword in the darkness. The wound is burning. Sargeras. The Dark Titan comes. We've got to stop him. Argus, the Legion's homeworld. She says our destiny lies there. Looks like we've got some preparing to do, champion. You best tell Khadgar what we've learned. Good luck.
Learned. How do I get your boyfriend to stop farting in his sleep? Change his diet. You want the answer? There's the answer. That and put on earplugs, cause he can't control it. He's asleep, man.
Gul'dan and the Legion must be stopped.
This warning is an ill omen indeed, Saladin. Yada 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 yada. 32 million ain't shit, dude. Come on. Could have been more than that. Because I remember when I did this on the PTR, like, our artifact knowledge was at like 45, 46, so like the number was like, it was like 10 times as much. I was like, hell yeah, baby. This 32. Weak shit. Okay, I have to double check what Dutch oven meant. No, it's not gonna help, dude. Just change his diet. What's he eating? What is he eating normally? And I guess the question you should also wonder to yourself is, I wonder how often you fart in bed. Maybe this is his silent vengeance to you. Farting is not gender specific, right? I've had my sister, you know, back in the day, I had my sister fart in my face many, many times. Yeah, no. I pulled it up just to make sure I remember what I was talking about. I kind of know what that is. I just want to make sure. He ain't gonna notice. He ain't gonna notice, dude. There's no punishment for that except a butt plug. But that's not gonna work out, I don't think. It's gonna come out. It's gonna come out somehow. Somehow at some point. Alright, 9:15. So here I am getting caught up with a fart conversation. I tried farting in his face while he was asleep. His mouth was open and everything. Oh, that is so erotic, dude. What kind of... You know, that's a good relationship. I'm gonna make the assumption. That sounds like you have a good, healthy relationship if you're willing to fart in each other's faces and stuff. That's love. I'm touched. Let me tell you, no such ovens here. Damn. You know, to answer your question, Tribe, I guess it's as many times that you say that. You feel me? Yeah, you should get slapped for that one. Or if anything, you should get farted in the face for it. Alright, so I did that. It's dungeon day, so I'll be keeping myself open to do stuff with the guild. Laters. So I think that should about wrap things up for today. Because like I said, I do have at least one video that I want to get out. I might whip together like the dungeon, the mythic tanking dungeon. I need a better name for that, dude. Mythic tanking dungeon. Hudubadub. Yeah, I still got to do that. I still got to do that because I did one from last week. I just need to find it. I need to find find that stream, find that file. Hopefully I can. Hopefully I can. So anyway, it is 2 hours and 11 minutes into the morning show. This is more than my normal time, but tomorrow you can expect, well, more morning show. And I don't know, like, I don't know what I'm going to be doing for the morning show. I don't know if you guys would be interested in watching me play like fucking Agents of Mayhem like all morning. But if not, I don't know if I care, because I want to play it and I want to share it too, because I think it's going to be fun. But I don't know if I'm going to get it. So anyway, yeah, and I should just about get going. So yeah, I want to thank everyone for watching and just, you know, letting me be a part of your guys' morning or day or evening, depending on what time of day it is. I want to thank Buho once again for that very, very, very generous $50 contribution to the channel and to the stream. I'm gonna put that to good use, like drugs and other useful things to make this channel bigger and stronger and doper. I never want to ask or beg people for like hey, sub and or you know, give me money or be a patron or whatnot. But of course that stuff is there and it's available for anyone who wants to feel like supporting me the best way that they could, if they feel like that's the best way that they want to do it. But of course, kind words, keep watching, participate, comment. That's what I'm here for. And I always appreciate that sort of thing here. So once again, cheers everyone. Watch out with that farting. Change his diet. See what's going on with that, because that might have a very big effect on his farting habits. Unless they're like super explosive wet ones, well, you better be on top of that, or record it on tape so he can like find out just how devastating his farts are and all that. So anyway, off I go for the day. Expect something today, or if not, you can catch me on stream later tonight when I wipe a whole bunch of times with my guild. So you guys have a good one. Stay safe, stay happy, stay breezy.